Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel with another video. Today I'm just going to be kind of talking, like I occasionally do, just about the state of Baltimore's transportation. Just transportation. This talking part's kind of off the whim, but yeah. So all of you familiar with transit? Baltimore has 4 transit lines in total, rail lines, I should say. They have the Metro Subway link, the Light Rail link, then you have the MARC train, Penn and Camden lines, which Penn line sees mediocre service, the Camden line sees horrible service, absolutely abysmal. That needs to be fixed, and I know it can't just be fixed because CSX owns the right of way, and freight railroads are stubborn when it comes to that. Horse crack. Ooh, that sounded bad. I'm not gonna. So that's honestly one of the first things I would do in order to fix. In order to fix our transit, is to kind of try and buy freight rail right of way in order to make our services better. We would need to buy electricity from Amtrak in order to electrify the Northeast Corridor, but other than that, service is good. And we could electrify the Camden line as well. That'd probably take a while though. And here's just a proposal, one of my many ideas that I could propose to the MTA one day. And I've seen this other places too. This isn't exactly my idea, but just saying it in video form. We can use the upcoming Penn Camden connector project to, and to not only store trains and not only as a maintenance, but we can also use it to, to just let trains going from the Penn line Union Station, they can just terminate, so they can just use the Penn Camden connector to just terminate at Camden Station, so that we don't have trains terminating at Baltimore. Or we could keep that for added frequency. I'm not sure. They can do what they want with that. Now for local rail transit, we need to expand the subway and the light rail. There is the red line that's coming, but that's looking pretty rocky. They might turn that into a bus. But please don't do that, MTA. This is your warning. Don't turn. It's just not a good idea. Well, right? Because let's see. Even though, right now, see, and I presented this kind of idea to them, kind of hopeful idea to them, that there are other corridors that we can build bus rapid transit on in and around Baltimore that could benefit from it instead of the red line corridor, right? Because the red line corridor is a very high demand, high priority future transit line that needs to be built as a light rail, at the very least a good light rail, right? Because now probably would have been good to make it a subway, but I kind of understand that. No, I don't. Also with light rail, there should be an extension to Towson. There should be an extension to Towson. Since they probably won't build the red line, or not the red line, sorry, the yellow line, which was a proposed line that would go from Lutherville through through Towson, through Towson, down the York Road, down the Greenmount corridor. It would hit Penn Station. It would hit downtown, obviously. And then it would go past BWI Airport to Columbia. Now, of course, that is a pretty darn long light rail line. I can't really see that being built in a feasible amount of time, especially knowing how our transit is. So I would propose I would propose pretty much a branch off to Towson via the North Central Railroad, or whatever old railroad trackage that was. I'm not sure if it was North Central or not, but it was Maryland and Pennsylvania. Yeah, there's literally like a piece of the bridge there, literally in downtown Towson. There's a piece of the bridge abutment of the Maryland and Pennsylvania Railroad. Yeah, so they could totally build a 4-stop extension from the actual North Central tracks onto the Monpah Railroad abutment, and then onto York Road into downtown Towson. Yeah, I feel like a transit project like this could revitalize the mall, because Towson Mall has been seeing steep decline in the recent years, and I haven't heard that it's on the chopping block yet, but it probably will be in the next few years. So, yeah, especially since people are leaving. But yeah, so we can maybe talk to GPP, whoever the people are that own Towson Mall. Can't exactly remember, but yeah. So now let's talk about the subway. Metro subway link, Baltimore staple. Well, yeah, this should definitely be expanded. I have a video coming up about extending it to Morgan State University from Johns Hopkins Hospital. A mere 4 miles, still something. But I'll talk about that in that video. Yeah. They also could build a line out to Dundalk, or that'd probably just be an extension of the Red Line. Never mind. They could build one, or I don't have. Yeah, they could do. Yeah, well, yeah. When after they build that, after a Morgan State extension is built, then they could build even more of an extension to Overly and White Marsh, and then possibly build out the full and then possibly even build out the full 2002 Green Line, where I went to Overly, White Marsh, and then even Martin State Airport and Interstate 95 over there. So that'd be good to see. I mean, also, what would be even better for Towson would be a heavy rail metro line. Yeah. I feel like that would be pretty cool. I mean, and that would actually be very fitting for Towson, because like a metro line through Towson, because there we have the new Hitachi rail cars, with the yellow and black. That's Towson's exact color, so I feel like it only makes sense to build a subway line through Towson, because they can stop right at Towson University and that Towson Prowling line. That'd be pretty cool. Now I'm kind of just rambling right now. I'm not really gonna go too in depth on all of these things, but I will totally make future videos on them. And now let's talk about the local bus. Now, definitely kind of overshadowed in transit videos. I haven't seen literally nearly as many videos about Baltimore's local bus system as I have the subway and the light rail and even MARC train. Yeah, so the local bus system is not bad. It's not bad at all. Um, Now it needs tweaking. It's not the best bus system in the world by far, but we can make it that if we just do it right. Um, we could kind of we could just, like I said, build BRT routes. Maybe one down Loch Raven would work. Maybe one down the CityLink yellow corridor. Somewhere like that. Yeah, CityLink green. I already said that down Loch Raven. CityLink red. That is if they don't build a light rail or subway down there. Um, yeah. And then there's also QuickLink 40. QuickLink 40 is pretty cool. That's pretty much like the only true cross city route. It goes from it quite literally goes from one edge of the area to another. Centers for Medicaid and Medicare services, right? I'm pretty sure I'm remembering that right. To Essex. So it pretty because if they actually build the red line, then they realistically should be able to pretty much discontinue the QuickLink 40 service. Now see, they could have QuickLink routes other places, but they just wouldn't need one there because there's a rail line that fixes that problem. I'm needing to use that. And then to now top it off. I'm also going to talk about something that isn't talked about, and literally, like, I've only seen like 2 or 3 videos out of the hundreds about Baltimore's transit on YouTube about this topic, and that is the commuter bus network. Now, this isn't just Baltimore. This is pretty much the entire state of Maryland where MTA covers. I feel like the commuter bus network is pretty nice. I'd say it's pretty underrated, honestly. As in, no one talks about it. It needs more coverage. Because the service is absolutely abysmal. But I mean, what kind of long distance bus network service isn't abysmal in the United States? At least, I'm not surprised. We definitely need new routes to the Eastern Shore, to Ocean City. And MTA, I'm telling you, a route to the Eastern Shore or Ocean City really would do absolute wonders. People would pay to get that service. No one wants to drive over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. It's too much traffic all the time, and it's just jaw-droppingly scary. Well, I don't think it's scary, but there's still too much traffic on there. And if people take the new commuter bus, well, people take the bus to Ocean City, they won't have to worry about that. Now, see, there is already like 1 or 2 routes that cross the Bay Bridge, but they only go to Kent Island. They don't really go to many other places. They don't go anywhere else at all. Yeah, the furthest they go is Kent Narrows Parking Ride, which is on Kent Island. So, yeah. I also could have mentioned this earlier, but there needs to be way more commuter connections to Westminster. At the very least, a commuter bus service that stops downtown areas, Mondawmin, Owings Mills, Pikesville. I know I said that in the wrong order. And then Reisterstown, Westminster. or a new MARC train line that would take the same exact stopping. That would stop the same exact. It would stop the same exact stop. Yeah, because there would be a Mondawmin and Coppin State University stop. Then there'd be. I'd honestly probably make like a Reisterstown Plaza stop for the MARC train. Honestly, I totally would. Now that I think about it, a Pikesville station. That would be adjacent to Old Court. You'd have to walk a little bit, but that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it'd just be like a shuttle bus or something. Then at Owings Mills, adjacent to Owings Mills, obviously. And then Reisterstown, and then Westminster. Then possibly even more extensions to Hampstead, Frederick, or maybe something else. So that's all I have for today's video. Honestly, just have some train footage in there. Just kind of fillers and just kind of infill for since I'm only talking. But good stuff. I will see you all in the next video then. Goodbye.